Kinsler to bat. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one, I'm going to wait for the next one.
Here's the 0-1 from Hughes. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Kinsler now cut that swing down. And he delivers. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Retiring Kinsler. Here's a look at how the Yankees will match up defensively.
Well, to be a winning team, you need quality defense, and certainly they have defense. They've committed the second fewest errors in the American League.
And Young's in the box. Base is empty with one away. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. On the way. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty.
Strike.
1-1 pitch, a curve, swung on and missed. 1-2. One-two pitch coming, and he leaves that one alone. Michael Young with good patience, evening the count.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Taps this one foul to the right. He cannot connect. Michael Young up empty on the swing.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the four-seam fastball here. With two strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And here's Josh Hamilton. Hitting .314. 2 outs, base is empty. The pitch. And he lays off one, low, 1-0.
Well, this guy is a classic finesse pitcher with one of the best curveballs in the league.
The 1-0 now. Swinging a drive, deep left center. Matsui's there. That's caught. Side is retired. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. We've got the top of the order coming up. And it'll be Eric Hurley doing the pitching. He's starting the game for Texas. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
Gary, with any young pitcher, the thing to watch is command of the fastball. If this young guy, Eric Hurley, can command his fastball, it'll give him the confidence to use his secondary pitches off of it.
And it's Johnny Damon at the plate. First pitch on the way to Damon. Swung on, liner to right. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively.
Well, Gary, now a chance for a big inning, a chance to put up a crooked number on the scoreboard. You know, oftentimes the team that wins scores more runs in one inning than the other team scores the entire game.
Lineup time. Let's take a look at what Joe Girardi has posted. Brought to you by State Farm.
Gary, take a look at this lineup, and it's a lineup that has a lot of contact hitters in it. They're tough to strike out. They put the ball in play and keep the pressure on the defense.
And it's Hideki Matsui in the box now. He's #1 in runs scored in the league. Davis holds him there at first. Runner on first. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
On the way. It's fouled away. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. And he leaves that one alone. Hideki Matsui with some patience to even it up.
A changeup down in the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch, the hitter just lays off.
That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
It's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Full count pitch. And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside and head down to first.
Now some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
Now a chance to see how the Rangers defense looks. Steve, keeping an eye on anyone?
Ian Kinsler out there, Gary, a guy who really has emerged as a solid defensive player. His bat is his best asset, but the gloves come a long way.
And Alex Rodriguez to bat. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a drive, deep center field. And Hamilton's going to play it. Damon heads for third. And he is safe at third ahead of that play.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down and work his way out of this jam and keep the score tied.
Teixeira into the batter's box.
Every lineup needs a big power bat, and he is a guy that can change the game with one swing of the bat. 2
men on, 1 out. A smash between short and third. Young able to pull that one in. With that, they keep the runners at first and third. And here's Derek Jeter. 2 men on, 2 men out. He swings, hits a ball to right field. And that one's put away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. For those of you just coming on board, along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. Blaylock at the plate. He'll start it off here in the second. At the belt, Hughes kicks and throws. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. And that's a strike. Blaylock's going to have to take a shorter swing on this one. Curveball got him, 1 away.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
And Chris Davis to bat. Hitting .295. Nobody on base, 1 away. And that swung on and hit to Nady. And there it is. That's their first hit of the ball game.
1 out, man on first base. It gives them a little boost to the offense, and Let's see if the manager puts something on.
And we've got Cruz batting. He's the league leader in ribbies. One out, man on first. Well, he tries to pull back. Home plate umpire says he did. They want to challenge that, though. No swing is the call on the appeal. The 1-0 pitch. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Drilled towards the hole. Base hit. Nobody could catch up to it. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done? And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. One out with runners at first and second. Fastball is high, 1-0.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
At the belt, Hughes kicks and throws. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike two. The 1-2 on its way. And that swung on and hit to Nady. Davis headed for third. And the throw. That tag, and he is out at third. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. Indeed, it is a wonderful night here in New York, and where better to be than the new Yankee Stadium. Just about ready to roll here. And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. He'll start the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Cause for concern, but nobody on here. And it's 0-2. Swisher. Contact time.
That's a great choice of pitches right there. Not much the hitter can do with that. Just try to spoil it and maybe go after the next one.
Lined up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Swisher. He's trying for second. So that brings Jorge Posada to the plate.
Jorge Posada, an outstanding switch-hitting catcher. He's got pop in the bat.
No one out and a runner on first. Line towards second. He's up with it. And there's one. And that's two. A double play. And Xavier Nady up. Base is empty and 2 down. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. That will bring up Robinson Cano.
And you know they're going to be looking for Robinson Cano and that sweet left-handed stroke to be part of this offense and help get things going.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Liner towards the hole. Dive. Davis. He's got it. And it's in time from his knees to get the out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. Joe Girardi caught there. Plenty on his mind, I think. Pleased with the pitching so far, hoping to get some life out of his lineup. It's going to be Teagarden. He'll get things going here in the 3rd. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
At the belt, Hughes kicks and throws. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2. That misses at the shins, 1-2.
Well, with a 1-2 count, most hitters are looking for something off speed, a strikeout pitch, a put-away pitch. As a pitcher, you need to recognize that situation and maybe power him with a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
Here's the replay of the strikeout. He put together quite a string of good pitches.
Great command on those pitches, right where he wanted them. Aaron in the box. He has the highest average on the team. 1 out, nobody on. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And Nady takes care of that one. Andy and Kinsler to bat. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Kinsler gets set. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
And now Hughes with a 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
But Gary, his great speed comes into play offensively in a lot of different ways. And, you know, the infield going to have to play more shallow because of that speed.
Curveball swung on and missed. The count 1-2.
But Gary, the reason the infield, as I'm talking about, has to move in a couple steps is because they know that if they play normal depth or deep and they have to move to their right or left, they're not going to have a chance to be able to make a play at first base with it.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And it's Johnny Damon now. He singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way to Damon. And he holds off on the pitch low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that one is in there. His second hit today. That will bring Hideki Matsui to the plate.
One of the better RBI men in all of baseball, Hideki Matsui, just has that knack of picking up the big RBI.
Oh, and he takes off for second. And he is safe at second.
Now, Gary kept inching off the base a little bit more each time and had a pretty big lead, and then he got a great jump to get in there in second base. Nice job of base running.
Checks him at second. And he's back easily. Made a dive to get in. He delivers. And he leaves that one alone. Hideki Matsui with some patience to even it up.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Retiring Matsui.
Good piece of situational hitting right there. Man on second. You got to get him to third. Even with the out, he does it. Good piece of baseball.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. First pitch on the way. Fastball too low, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
With first base open, this is the unintentional, intentional walk. Put him on and try to get the double play.
There's a swing and contact. This one to Hamilton. And here's Damon going to try to score. And Damon comes in.
Well, good piece of hitting. He wanted to advance the runner. He got the ball up in the zone, got it in the air, and the runner advances.
That pitch was up in the zone, and he got underneath it and drove it far enough to move that runner.
He would have liked to hit, but it was a productive out.
And it's Mark Teixeira now. Now this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame. A liner headed for the hole, and that's going to go through. That could be trouble. There's the throw. And he gets there in time, second base.
I just ripped that fastball right there for the double. Nice swing.
And Derek Jeter up. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. 2 outs and a runner on second. Here's the pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Now that he's gotten the four-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Line shot into center field. And that gets down, putting Jeter on with a base hit. And the throw. And Teixeira's home. Production. Oh, the Yankees have found it, and they're keeping it going. And Swisher settles in. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, you have to credit this lineup, Gary. Some quality at bats right now and taking advantage of the opportunities, and now they have a lead.
The pitch. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And another one. It's contagious. And it's Jorge Posada in the box now. He hit into a double play as last time. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch to Posada. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Gary, it's about consistency and professionalism, and he has been so good at that his entire career, and you're still getting it done at a high level.
Gets back in time. Is a fastball that runs away. 2-0.
Now, Gary, another thing with a player like this is the leadership from the experience that comes with it. It really rubs off on a lot of the young players within the organization.
Comes set. Now the 2-0. Oh, and he spins a slider in there for a strike.
Well, this starts out a strike, and it ends up a strike. You got to swing the bat.
He's ready now, the 2-1. And Posada works this one to the hitter's count of 3-1. He'll look for a gapper.
Now got the hitter out in front, but he had the discipline to lay off the changeup out of the zone.
He deals. And the fastball is over. 3-2 now.
Take a lot of guts right here to try to get him to chase one out of the zone, because the risk is you put him on. I think you got to go right at him.
And Jorge Posada goes down swinging. Strike 3. So the third inning sees our first 2 runs of the game. Offense is clicking. The Yankees lead 2-0. And there's the strategizing look of Ron Washington. He's dealing with the prospect of an offense that is unable to get any runs, and that's now been compounded by not a good performance on the mound, especially over the last 3 outs. And Young's in the box. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. And the first pitch. That one swung on its line. Jeter able to pull that one in.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that ball was hit directly at him.
And here's Josh Hamilton. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate. Hit in the air to left center. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. And it's Hank Blaylock now. Struck out swinging his last time up.
But Gary, when you're trailing, you don't want to run into outs, but they have good speed now at first base. It may not be a bad idea to try to steal and get a runner in scoring position.
And now Hughes with a 1-0 delivery. That one swung on and missed by Blaylock. Couldn't catch up to it to even the count.
Well, that's some real gas right there on that fastball, and he is so far behind, no chance of making contact.
Pitch on the way. High chopper goes foul. Cannot make contact. The big swinging Hank Blaylock retired. Well, he's starting to look a little gassed out there, even though he rings one up.
That's a good pitch right there. You look at the pitch tracker, it shows the results from his outing today. I think he's going to have enough to at least get through this inning.
And Chris Davis to bat. He's 1 for 1 so far. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's Davis's first look. He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Nady. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Yankees maintaining their advantage. And Xavier Nady up. He'll lead it off here, bottom half of the 4th. Here's the pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Murphy gloves that one. 1 down. And it's Robinson Cano now. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. 1 out, bases empty. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Expecting something higher that time. 0-1. Ground ball headed for the middle. 2 retired here.
You have to have quick reflexes on the mound. You're the closest to the hitter of anybody else on the field. The ball got back on him. He was able to make the play, moves his feet to be able to get the momentum going to first base for the throw. Nice job.
And it's Johnny Damon now in the top 10 in hits. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way to Damon. Swung on and popped way up high. And it's going to be Young. That's caught. Side is retired. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. 4 innings in the books here at Yankee Stadium. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Here's the face of the skipper, Joe Girardi. Able to watch this game now with a plan to hold this lead, expand it maybe if possible. And we've got Cruz batting. He'll get things started. 5th inning. First pitch to him. And he swings right over the top of that one. Strike 1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
At the belt, Hughes kicks and throws. Oh, Teixeira lays out. He's back up, and he'll scramble, take it himself for the out. Whoa, what a play. Oh, it looks like we've got an injury here. He's going to have to leave the ball game. Ransom. They've got an injury substitution here. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy.
Gary, I mean, we look at that. That's going to be a tough loss for this team. I mean, a key player like that going down to an injury, such a critical component to this team's offense and defense.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. Well, Steve, as a manager, even though you're thinking about the rest of this ball game, you know, as a manager, you're also thinking about now what am I going to do with this lineup in light of the loss.
Well, let's hope it's not too serious. We'll keep you updated on the severity of the injury as it gets forwarded to us.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down. Steve, he got him there with a terrific combination of pitches.
And we'll take a look at how he's stacking up against lefties here today with the 2K Sports Pitch Tracker.
It's going to be Teagarden. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Hughes. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, they'll take it. I mean, it's obviously not happy with the first 2 at-bats this inning, but you get a man on base and some bats coming behind him. Let's see if they can't get something going.
Aaron is the batter. Last time up, flew out. 2 outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole, and that is in there. The tying run is on base. And with that, Ian Kinsler will come to the plate. Oh for 2 thus far. 2 men on and 2 men out. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Gotta like the location here. Pound the bottom of the strike zone. Just misses, but he's in the right spot.
Hard grounded to short. Jeter. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Yankees maintaining their advantage. 2 hole to get things started next. And if you're just tuning in, great to have you with us. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Hideki Matsui in the box now. And for runs scored, he's got more than anyone else in the AL. Here's Matsui's first look. That's foul, back behind the plate. He deals, and he fouls another one off. Here it comes. He swings now and really hit that. And Hamilton's going to play it. And he grabs it in his tracks. And Alex Rodriguez to bat. Drove in a run earlier in the game. One out, nobody on. Slider just misses. 1-0.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Here's the 1-0. Rodriguez swings and misses. Count even at 1.
He's waiting for the fastball. He gets it, but he's just underneath it.
Here's the 1-1. Sharp bite to that slider. 1-2.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that one falls in there for a single.
Now after the base hit with a man on first, they're going to try to induce him into the double play.
And now out of the mound we got Frank Francisco. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, if it were me, I'd leave the starter in the game. I think you're taking him out too early right now. I'd go to the bullpen a little bit later.
Ransom at the plate now. This is his first at bat in this game. One out, runner on at first. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
On the way. Good hard sinker that time, in control in the count now. 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Oh, and there goes Rodriguez. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. We've played 5 full. The camera catches a look of Ron Washington. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. Michael Young at the plate. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th.
Here we go, Yankees.
First delivery to Young. Hit sharply towards the hole. And that hit will bring the tying run to the plate. He's going to try to stretch it. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. One for 2 in the ball game. Runner on first base, nobody out. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. Blaylock at the plate. He's one factor in Ron Washington's offensive set. Runner at first with one down. That ball swung on and hit Nady to field it. Now it's 2 away. And Chris Davis to bat. He flew out his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. At the belt, Hughes kicks and throws. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Young headed for third. Good offensive chance here.
If you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
Big situation. He settles into the batter's box. 2 down, a man on third. Steve.
A clutch situation here. The manager at least has to consider a pinch hitting opportunity to work the potential matchup.
That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1.
Okay, they left 4 runners on base so far in the game, so they've had a couple of opportunities, to be able to try to make something happen, but just have not been able to come up with a big hit or a long ball.
Here's the 0-1 from Hughes. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that one to fall in, and the run will score. Well, the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. Koch will be coming on to take over on the mound. He's coming on in relief for the Yankees.
But Gary, I tell you, I probably would have let this starter go a little bit longer. I mean, better safe than sorry, but why burn the bullpen this early in the game if you don't have to? Save them, keep them fresh, make them right for the end of the game.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. You get a feeling watching them, they're feeling comeback fever, Steve, going on here. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0. He delivers. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2. Check swing, strike 3 called. Side retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge. And it's Derek Jeter in the box now.
Now this guy's just looking to get a bat on the ball. It's exactly the matchup the manager was hoping for in this situation.
Swung on, line to right field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Well, picks up a base hit right there. Now off the pretty good inning. Nobody out. Runners on base.
And it's Nick Swisher at the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. A runner on first, no outs. Oh, Jeter trying to steal. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He gets caught on that one. Boy, they didn't wait very long to go.
Well, he went on the first pitch, and he didn't catch anybody by surprise as they looked ready for it. Good pitch to throw. The catcher gets him out.
They thought they had that pitcher read, and he was wrong. Swing and a miss by Swisher. Count knotted up. That swung on and flied to right. And in there, 3-for-3 ball game. So that brings Jorge Posada to the plate. Struck out swinging last time. One down, runner at first. And he delivers. Sinker just missed. 1-0. Now. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0.
A good bite on the pitch right there, right where he wanted it. He just couldn't get the hitter to chase.
Pitch misses, ball 3. Posada can take one. He'd take a walk here.
A 3-0 count. I wonder if the green light's on or not.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. 2 away. And Xavier Nady up. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A runner on first with 2 outs. Nady gets set. Here's the first pitch. Flied to right. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. 7th inning of baseball coming up. It's going to be Teagarden. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game. You've got the lead. You want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
There's a called strike of the knees. 1-1.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
1-1 on the way. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to the first, and he still retires his man.
Aaron up now. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty with 1 away. And here's the first one. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
I'll tell you what, when you can throw the 4-seam fastball with this kind of movement in action, it allows you to get hitters out up in the zone and throw that higher than high, that eye-high fastball.
Lined right at the second baseman. He dives. Oh, what a play! Reaction time critical on this play if you're going to get it in the air.
You're not going to see many plays better than this one. The instant it leaves the bat, he reacts quickly and reaches out and makes the catch.
And here's Ian Kinsler. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. Base is empty and 2 down. Kicks and throws. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And that's the 3rd out. Posada grabs it. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Yankees maintaining their advantage. Bottom of the order to get things started. There's the face of the skipper, Joe Girardi. And this 1-run lead he's got, will it be enough? We're going to see. And here's Robinson Cano. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And that'll put Cano on first.
Well, Gary, now a chance for a big inning, a chance to put up a quick number on the scoreboard. You know, oftentimes the team that wins scores more runs in one inning than the other team scores the entire game.
Here is Johnny Damon. No one out and a runner on first. First pitch on the way to Damon. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Well, listen, the one thing with a good sinker ball, a pitcher could be aggressive, and he's aggressive with his. He really could be a one-pitch pitcher with this sinker.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit well into right field. It's got carry. Gone! A two-run homer. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
Base is clear, no outs. The pitch, straight away left. And he makes the catch, one down. And it's Alex Rodriguez now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty, one out. Here's Rodriguez's first look. That swung on, hit well, deep center. Hamilton gets to it.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Ransom in the box now. Base is empty with two outs. Hit on the ground up the middle. That looks like a single.
That's some good hitting right there, Gary. I mean, that guy tends to struggle against that pitch down and in. Maybe he's trying to protect against his weakness, and he guessed along with the pitcher, and he picks up the base hit.
Here is Derek Jeter. And the Yankees, here's another big chance. Two outs and a man on first. First pitch to Jeter. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
Well, he's having himself a heck of a ball game. A two-out hit right here. That's his third hit of the game so far.
Now we've got Nick Swisher. The pressure's still on the mound. The scoring opportunities continue. First pitch to Swisher. Sinker just missed. 1-0.
A good bite on the pitch right there. Right where he wanted it. He just couldn't get the hitter to chase.
At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases. And he scores from second base. The throw. Oh, boy, they collide at the plate. And he is out. Oh, my, what a scene. The catcher blocking the plate and still made the play. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. Yankees with some breathing room, up by 4. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. For those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. Michael Young at the plate. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. First delivery to Young. Starts him off with one in there for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
He delivers. Hit sharply towards the hole. And that one's through for a base hit. Second hit in the game. 500 today. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Runner on first. The pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. He deals. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Now sometimes that fastball just runs in on you and you can't get out of the way. He couldn't get out of the way there.
And Hank Blaylock to bat. 0 for 3 to this point. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch to Blaylock. He grabs it. That's one out. And 2. They got both of them that time. Uh-oh. Looks as if he's done something to his shoulder on that last play. He's in a good deal of pain. Vizquel. They've got an injury substitution here. And Chris Davis to bat. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's Davis's first look. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Yankees maintaining their advantage. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. A defensive change here.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
And here's Jorge Posada. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Posada. That swung on and flied to right. That one's gloved. And Xavier Nadio flew out last time. Base is empty with 1 away. Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
A strike or no strike, he's asking for trouble up there.
Waves and misses at the curve, just like that. 0-2. Kicks and throws, and Kinsler picks it up. That retires Nady. And Robinson Cano to bat. He singled his last trip. 2 outs, bases empty. And Cano ready for the first pitch. Swings and misses the sinker. 0-1.
Well, the old saying, swing hard in case you hit it, that's what he was employing right there. He was swinging for the fences, but not on the sinker ball. It doesn't make sense.
Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. A look now at Ron Washington. You kind of feel what he's thinking right now. This is a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. And we've got Cruz batting. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. And here's the first one. Swings over it for strike one.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2.
His timing looked okay. He was looking off speed, but he swings right underneath the ball.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
He only had 3 opportunities that time, 3 pitches.
You wonder what he was looking for, because it certainly wasn't what he got. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Jeter plays that one. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
It's going to be Teagarden. He bounced out his last time. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, they tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
A 1-0 now. And misses below the knees. Ball 2. Fastball is caught on and missed that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
That's a power pitch right there. That 4-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's in there. Strike 3 called. That's it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Jeannie Zalasko, Steve Fisiak, they're standing by. Let's go to Hardball Central.
Thank you both, Gary, Steve, and now back at Hardball Central, we take a look at one player, Steve, who was spectacular in relief and really helped with this one in the win column, and for that, he is our Pepsi Clutch Performer of the Game. And we'll wrap up with our game highlight reels and some final words from Gary Thorne and Steve Phillips. Guys?
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
And we thank you for tuning in. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball.